Can't hold it in right now.
I know.
And we're live.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, what happened? What are you drinking? Tea?
No, vitamin water with electrolytes.
Oh, is that
That's
stuff
what
good?
I need.
Yeah, because it's about as hot as the one side of the sun over here in my neck of the woods.
I just do the old Gatorade
I
thing.
need electrolytes.
Because I know what I'm
Victoria's
getting
Aid, made with
Yeah.
real gators.
Welcome,
Big
everybody.
dog, farm dog.
All I know is what an incredible way to start off any show. Look at that. Thank you so much to our contributors. Silver Stars and
thank you
Training.
so much.
Stray, thank you so much.
Thank you
Appreciate
very much,
that.
Steven.
A nice kickoff for us. We're always appreciative that y'all are here with us.
Absolutely. Thank you, ladies and gents.
Yeah, look at this big panel. We've got like everybody tonight. Or at least everybody that's semi-regular at the moment. We could have more. That would be cool. But
I'm hoping this trend continues. This is good.
I may go up. I may do the show from up there. It's looking awfully tempting right
It does
now.
look comfortable.
yeah.
Well, there's a lower one too right there. I'm in my grandson's bedroom, you guys, in case you're wondering.
Baseball size hail. Look at
That's
that.
crazy.
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, he's
Picked
getting
that up
pummeled.
in my backyard. It happened about an hour ago.
Oh, Marianne, thank you very much. Oh, Johnny.
Oh,
Is
that's
that
awesome.
Johnny in there? Johnny Garcia. Johnny Garcia, are you missing something from the coin
Who's in
show?
the chat?
Oh, is
I
Johnny
know,
in there?
and so is Mary.
Hold on. No, is that the guy with the bag?
Well,
What?
maybe. Johnny, are you missing something from the coin show?
I think it was a dime bag.
Did he already say he was? I didn't see. Johnny Garcia, are you here?
He's here, or he was here earlier, so he should be somewhere.
Johnny Garcia sounds like a spiced rum drink. Like, can I get a Johnny Garcia on the rocks and make it a double?
Make it a double.
Chicken, not stood.
Yeah, that's what happens when I'm oxygen deprived and it's like 112 degrees outside. I get loopy as all hell. So, excuse me. I'm probably better off not talking tonight.
Did he say
Where was he at? Towards the top?
Yeah.
I think he popped in for a split second.
Shannon, I say the serial numbers and my duplicate star notes. Yeah, that's all he said. So, Johnny Garcia. Well, if you guys see Johnny Garcia in the chat, tag us. He needs to send us an email.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Marianne,
Back.
for being an honest person. I know that Mike has reached out and has been trying to contact.
He hasn't been able to get a hold of him at all. Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Look what I picked up.
Another
loop?
loop?
Another one, and this time I labeled it.
No.
Victoria.
Nobody steals
Wait.
it.
Wait, did you lose one at the show?
Yeah.
I lost one, Shannon.
I gained one somewhere.
I
don't. I mean, it was in one of the tubs that I brought back, so I don't know.
I've got one, but it's broken. Oh yeah, Silver Stacker,
Right.
absolutely, that'd be awesome. Love it.
Eric, what's up? Chief
Heck
Stacker.
yeah, I'm game for it. I got something I can show you.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome, Southern Coin Hunter.
No, Marianne, not yet. We're trying to A, identify him, B, have him reach out to us. There's a
Johnny.
certain amount of
There he
things
is.
that need to be happening.
So, Johnny, did you
Oh, there he
lose
is.
something at the coin show? Did you lose something at the coin show?
Coins found metal detecting.
That's the first thing I need to know. Adam, stop giving him clues.
Done.
Hey, Donald. Basically, you don't want to clean coins, but
No.
you know when you find coins and metal detecting, they're in the ground, and so it's a bit late.
He said in a well, so
Yeah.
same thing. A lot of
But
damage.
you wouldn't if you are, you know, try to preserve it as much as you can without touching, wiping, scraping, whatever. Like, don't do it. Like,
Putting it in vinegar.
one of the things that has, you know, like about the only thing that I know was taught to me by somebody, and that was put it into a Ziploc bag, seal it, put it in the fridge,
Freezer.
and you can take it out and put it in boiling water. Sometimes that will break stuff, debris free, and still not damage the coin, although it's going to be in liquid. So you need to be careful. Anyway, I wouldn't do it.
If it's dirty and you just want to see what it is, just rinse it under some distilled water.
That's right.
Yeah.
Definitely don't put it.
Don't do this like you see all a quarter hoarder. He's the
Oh, yeah.
worst. Look.
Dude,
Right.
Amanda and I have a friend who used to do this all the time.
It drives us nuts.
He said
Yeah.
yes.
And we did get an email last
it
week
is.
where somebody sent in, hey, wasn't there was this greasy stuff on this coin and I washed it off, and the poor thing now knows that grease on the coin, if it's struck through grease and you got that clump in there, that you leave it. You just leave that on the coin.
Are you talking about Washington crossing the Delaware?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he's still regretting that one, but
Johnny, it was not a coin folder.
no.
So it's possible that whoever's this is just had your name in the bag for some reason.
And Chief Stacker, it is possible that they mark a coin cleaned after having tried to preserve it. That is possible.
Yes. Sometimes coins are cleaned and then retoned. And then when they go to conserve it, that conservation makes the old cleaning
And
show up.
I did send a coin in, had it conserved. Turned out someone had recolored it. And when they conserved it, they exposed the recoloring and the original cleaning. It was pretty bad. I mean, I was angry and I was out a couple $100, but those are the lessons we learned.
Yes, Southern Coin Hunter. Mint grease goop is black. It's black and it'll typically have tiny little flecks of metal and different things in it.
Ken Potter called it black oxide grease, is what it's called.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen clear grease too, though.
That would not be grease.
that would be someone's snot.
No, it's on original bank wrap rolls.
That's
So-
wax.
Is that wax from the paper?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I know Chuck takes that. I don't know
Xylene.
what. Yeah, xylene, and just rolls a Q-tip and gets it right up.
Well, he was saying that there's not stuff stuck on that coin or on the coins, I guess, but they turned white, like discoloration probably from the well water. You know,
Yeah, well,
Contaminated.
water is normally hard, so it has that, kind of like trying to clean off your shower door. When you have all the water spots, that's from hard water. So it's whatever the lime scale or whatever it is that turns coin. It's like finding them at a little well in a mall. They're all white after a while.
Okay.
Kyle just wants me to get into trouble.
So it looks like a few people received their Morgan dollars already. Would love to hear whoever received it.
I know.
What's your
Farm
first
Dog-
reaction to them?
Farm Dog had some issues with his.
I've heard a lot of people have had issues with them. I'm interested to know if anybody got one of the special peace dollars, or it's really the peace dollars, no different than the other peace dollars, but has the little congratulations thing with her signature in it.
That's cool, but was it how many? 100 or 200?
200.
200 out of 275,000 made? I mean, the odds are a little long. I mean, I get mine tomorrow, so we'll see.
I really, really, really think that the Mint did an amazing thing putting in place that waiting room.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about that.
Can you explain?
The waiting room? Well, you know, before, God, there's always been crashes and things like that, and bots get in there. And now when there's a release like this that they know, they didn't do it with like the quarters and things, but when they have a release like this, when you first go into the website, when it's, you know, say they start the sales at 12 and you go in there, you're immediately placed into a waiting room, and they tell you how long it is for your wait. And then you can go in, you have, I can't remember how long you have to finish your transaction. So you have a certain amount of time to finish your transaction, and you just go in and you can check out, and it's been really, really smooth.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. I haven't dealt with the Mint much.
Where'd Sean go? Sean left.
I don't know. He left. I think his power cut or something.
Very cool, JJ.
If Sean gets one, it's rigged.
Always. It's always.
No, but didn't you just say Adam got one?
Did I say Adam got one?
Is that what you guys were talking about? Or no, he didn't get one of those with the sign thing?
No, he got her signature at one of the shows.
What happened to
Oh,
Sean?
yeah. I remember that.
I don't know. He left. Shay went mute.
Okay, so I was telling Dig and Dave about my story. So just to enlighten the crowd. So I got my package, and it was in there was another plastic bag on the outside of it. And on the back of it, it said, you know, like, from your postmaster, we're sorry that your package got damaged and blah, 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 whatever, trying to, you know, make me feel good about it or whatever. So I cut that open and I take your package out. It was still sealed up and everything, but it was covered in this oil, like a
My package was?
oil. No, I'm talking to Dig and Dave's.
Oh.
So, and it was just covered like vegetable oil or something. I should have took a picture of it, I guess, but and some of it soaked in there and got on like the edge of some of the flips, so I'm going to have to change them out in a couple of them. But it wasn't your fault. You packaged them well. They did.
Johnny, please send us an email. Send us an email, Johnny.
Please do.
Yeah, definitely. Sean's restarting his computer.
Is he not a moderator?
That's weird.
That's weird.
So Donald says, one last question, please. 1880 British 1 penny bronze / brown, really worn on back, almost smooth, still see the date. What site is good for info and a ballpark price? I'm new to this. So British, they've got that. Don't they have that in like
NGC has World Coin lookup and I'm echoing.
What are you gonna say?
We'll just put YouTube on live.
It was a salad.
Hello? It was Adam.
Oh.
Adam, I don't know what you have in the background, but it's causing an echo.
You're muted. Oh.
I know, I muted him.
Oh.
Okay, there. It's gone. That was weird. Yeah, NGC, no. NGC has a, let me see if I can pull up the link.
Coins from the oil-soaked ones. That was dropped in the driveway. Yeah, Eric, that's probably where they came from. Hey, Tog, are you talking about coins in Canada or whatever? Yeah, nice list of coins, some varieties. So I've heard that that's kind of like a Wikipedia page where sometimes people can just go in there and add their own stuff. So be careful when you see that, because I think we've seen some like machine doubled stuff on there that they're calling doubled dies, but are not exactly that. But it does have some good stuff on there, because there are known varieties, and I've found a bunch of those in there. But just be careful at what you're looking at.
Yeah, I generally I look at NumisMedia a lot, and but it's
NumisMedia is great for like, NumisMedia has a thing where you can do your own, you can catalog your own coins and everything, but they not for prices.
Right.
Don't use them for
Yeah,
price.
the prices are not that great. Hey, Perry.
Just to identify, like it's a lot of people send us foreign coins and ask us what the heck is this, and it's a good site to be able to narrow that down pretty quick.
And if you don't have it, there's a couple of apps that you can get on your phone. Like, what's the one I've got? I know there's more than one. I've got Coinoscope. And basically it just lets you, take a picture of your coin. It's because of this. Sorry. It just lets you take a picture of your coin. And then it gives you several sites and descriptions of coins that are very similar. So it's like the AI that kind of tries to match up your coin with what it is. And a lot of those are on NumisMedia or whatever. I use it for foreign coins a lot.
There's coinsoftheuk.co.uk. It looks like it has more information where you can get some books and other references. Looks all right. But I haven't used that site a whole lot. I'm just searching to see if there's something.
I like NGC's World Coin Guide.
I think they do ATOG. I think so.
So I want to talk real quick about something I think is exciting. There is a new social media site made by collectors for collectors. Ian Russell of GreatCollections, and I don't want to leave anybody out, so I'm just going to say his entire crew, because I'm sure it took many people to put this site together. I'm sure it's taken years to develop. They have a new site called MyCollect. Matt and Mike from the Coin Show podcast interviewed Ian Russell last night. You guys should watch it. The interview is fantastic, and he talks all about it. I'm just going to share real quick. I'm going to share the page. So probably be add to stream. Is this it? Yes. So this is the MyCollect. This is our page, Litecoin Q&A. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I'm gonna put it full screen, I think, for a second. Good grief, where are all the things here? Oh, right there. Nope, didn't want to do that. Check 1, 2. Anyway, what the heck?
Computers are hard.
I broke it. I'm sorry. Here it is. I guess I can't do it full screen. Anyway, but if you go to the home page, you see on the left-hand side, I don't know if you guys can see all this because it's really small, but there's leaderboards, browse sets, my inventory, Theft check, which is a really, really good feature. A place where you can report stolen coins. Anyway, it's a work in progress. I'm sure there's kinks that they have to work out, but I have been really, really impressed with it so far. Have not done anything with our page yet, but you guys should check it out. I think it's gonna be huge. So you don't have to, worry about political discussions or anything like that. It's just coins. They're going to be doing other collectibles too, but I really, really like the site. So check it out. I am still getting feedback, like every once in a while. It's weird. So anyway, I have to talk about join the ANA. If you're not an American Numismatic Association member, you should be. I think, Sean, you have some. Did you already talk about going to the show in August?
Talked about last time we were on live.
We
But
did.
yeah, I'll be at the Pittsburgh Money Show next month. Yeah, should be awesome.
Has anybody checked out the app that I previewed on Wednesday last week? It's called UCollect Pure. It's an app. It's only available for Apple as of right now.
I can't check it out.
But it's very cool. In fact, I'm on there kind of right now. But it keeps track of, it's too bright. There we go. Keeps track of your inventory. I did a preview of it, and you can scan your slabs, take inventory of all your coins as long as they're NGC or PCGS graded. You can also do the toning feature, which uses AI to kind of help you determine your eye appeal of your toned coins. It doesn't work for copper as of right now. It's only for silver. I believe it works for nickels also. So something to check out if you're interested in maybe inventorying your collection and checking out some toners that you might have.
Any timeline on when they expect to open it up to Android? Or
They didn't say anything on that, but I imagine it probably won't be too long. I know a lot of people have Android, so I imagine they would want to get that.
I think you can say that in the chat, Sean, that you're going up against Couch Collectibles integrating.
I'm voting for Couch. He's going to win. I'm telling you right now, he's best grader.
Oh.
Oh.
No. The big guy's going to win. Oh, that one. Big guy's going to win.
That's where my money is at.
And he's going to have Renee helping him. Come on. I mean, Renee from Storage Wars. Come on.
No, you can't. Who is? Couch?
No, Sean is.
Oh.
No, Couch is going to be paired up with Blake from Coin Hub. And I'm going to be paired up with Renee from Storage Wars.
Oh, man. You're going to get some shoulder rubs?
Maybe. I'm going to have a damn mop with me because I'm going to be mopping some floors. With some
I hope are they going to record that? Is it going to be like kind of a live event? Because
they're going to be recording it. I'm going to be recording it because my wife's going to be there.
Okay.
So she's going to do all that stuff. It's going to be fun. And what's also cool, they're going to have NGC slabs with the newest innovation dollar, and it's going to have on the label the event. So there's 600 total coins. 150 of them is going to be for me, Team Blue Ridge Silverhound. So you're going to see really cool NGC label with my name on there, and I can even sign the slab too.
Wow, that's cool.
I think they're going to sell it on Whatnot's live store for NGC because
Okay.
NGC is also on Whatnot as well. So
Are they going to stream it on Whatnot?
yeah, it's going to be streaming all over the place.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
gonna be
know
cool.
what kind of coins you're going to be grading? Do you have any idea?
I don't know. I don't know.
Some of those are
But-
tough. You're gonna like Liberty, like Walking Liberty. Those are hard to grade, and some of those are.
They can be, but I am pretty confident in
Gotta
that.
know your series.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess
Guess what I've been doing the last few weeks?
Studying your series.
I've been on Heritage, Great Collections, about PCGS, NGC.
PCGS, right? You're looking at each one. You're like, okay, what?
Yeah.
You know,
So-
Couch isn't doing that. Come on, you know he's not doing it. He's not.
No. Well, our rep at Whatnot, because we all had a conference call a few days ago. He's like, "Are you guys members of the ANA?" I'm like, "I am," and then the other two guys weren't. So I was like, "Really? Oh,
Yeah,
you're not a
honestly,
member of the ANA?"
I didn't know Renee had his own.
Did you tell him to come over here? Because
I
we
know.
give one away every month.
That's what I was thinking, Paula.
She's
Tell
like,
him to
well,
show
come
up
on
in
over
our
to our channel.
stream.
You might win one.
That would be hilarious.
Sean, I didn't know Renee had a channel. Does he?
I think so. He's got a channel. He even has a physical brick and mortar storefront somewhere. Hey, he's very well connected. I think it has everything to do with his show.
But he's into coins enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
He knows his stuff.
I mean, I didn't realize he was that much into coins. To be honest, I always thought he was just doing collectibles in a storage locker, you know. And
Yeah, he does it all. I'll get
Thank you,
to talk to him on Thursday.
KC7, thank you for the $5 super chat.
isn't Vault Box getting ready to release pretty soon too?
Yeah, it's on July 26th. They're actually doing type coins, and what's cool, I think you guys will like, is that the boxes are one single coin, and they're all going to be graded on the Sheldon scale and not the X grades.
Oh, I didn't know
they're
that.
all going to be old school Sheldon. I can't believe I'm saying
Smart.
old school, but Sheldon grading.
Well, and that makes sense because they're not modern coins. They're
Yeah.
you know.
And some of the coins, well, I think they're regrading all the coins through NGC just so they could get the special vault box
Mhm.
thing in there.
Label.
Smart.
Very smart.
Sorry, the wife who just got home, she slopped food right in front of me.
Oh,
Nice.
Is it dinner time already? It's six
It
o'clock.
is.
There you go. Yeah, see that? I am loved every other day.
every other day.
Every other day. Yeah.
Well, should we start looking at coins here?
Yeah, we
On
got a
with
bunch
the
of
coins,
other
right, Shannon?
On to the coins.
Onward and onward.
Onward and that way, that direction.
We have a stacked show for you guys tonight, so
Shannon, weren't we supposed to play the preview of the unicorn costume and stuff? That's
We
the
did
start of
that
the
last
show.
show. We did that last show.
No, you know, we don't have to do that this time.
But thanks for
Give me a
reminding
break.
everyone.
Shannon owns it now. He can put it on.
That's true. You
That
you
is
never know
true.
where you might see it again.
Shannon, did you seriously take that home with you?
Yep.
Well, yeah. Why
Oh my
wouldn't?
God.
That's an awesome costume. I mean,
Our official collector's item now.
heck yeah. I should have had her sign
I had
Yeah.
to fly home and I had no room.
it. Awesome.
Bottoms up.
Well, welcome everybody.
Bottoms up, Sean.
am I going first?
Yeah, you're on the
bottom.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want me to do this? Because this is a long one. This was actually a decent one. I had done this one. 1976 quarter strike through from Willie G. Hey guys, found a nice strike through, I think. Thanks for all you do. Well, that's why we're here, is to make sure we take care of the I thinks.
Yeah.
because smoke in Washington.
Maybe he's spitting. Or maybe that's man's legs with a butt.
Oh my God, pareidolia.
Okay, not seeing it.
Doesn't it? Like you can see the little feet there, the legs, and then
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
a pair of jeans.
Well,
Like, yeah,
I see
no,
it
no.
now.
Like he's wearing slacks, right? Because
Yeah.
Yeah, his feet are hanging out of his
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
Right?
Could it be
Yeah.
one of his wooden teeth? I don't know.
I can't take these guys anywhere.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty nice though, especially on a 76.
Yeah, that's a strike through, guys. What it could be is anybody's guess. Maybe a
Little piece
metal
of wood
shaving
or
or a detachment, detached
Mhm.
lamination from something, or you just never know.
Somebody's finger.
Yeah, it might be a little man that was in there.
Could
Never
be a little
know.
man wearing slacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
I was kind of thinking the Nutcracker.
Listen, now we're gonna start getting emails. People finding little man on their coins.
So just
Hey, check
just
out
so
the
everybody
strike
knows,
through. It looks like the Queen Mary.
we probably get 10 or more pareidolia questions every week.
Why don't you tell them what that is?
It's okay. So like Jesus in the toast or Bunny in the clouds. It's we're pre-programmed to make something to see something we recognize instead of just chaos, right? That's how we stay alive. I guess we're hardwired that way, to be able to see danger and things that we recognize or things that we don't recognize. So anyway, we get things like little baby Jesus on our coin. Look, should I send it to the Pope? And all sorts of
Elvis.
strange. Yeah, Elvis.
Or we've had, parking lot nickels that are beat up, but someone's thinking that they see, a mule die clash because it's, from some other country or it's been struck, just
little faces of
Things-
something or another. Yeah.
Hey,
So-
what was it? It was a number of years ago, not too long ago, within the last 10 years. Wasn't there someone that found a chicken nugget that looked like something and they ended up selling it for some obscene
I
amount of
think
money?
so.
They've had Cheeto contests. Like
Yeah.
who can find the coolest Cheeto?
Well,
If you have orange peel ceilings or you have the orange peel flattened orange peel walls, just stare at it for 5 minutes and you'll pick out like a dozen faces. It's just the way your mind works.
Or if you have marble countertops,
Yeah.
there's some pretty interesting patterns. Like I saw something on our countertop in the kitchen that looked like Shaggy's head. And I was about ready to go in there and draw like the mouth and all that. And my wife wouldn't let me. So
well, I still need Amanda to help me find Lincoln falling out of the chair because we
Oh
all
my
know that was not pareidolia. That was real.
That was hysterical.
I need to go, but I want to make a short of that. That was too much.
Oh, $5 fancy serial number from D Rest. Hi, Blue Ridge Silverhound. I am a subscriber and a fan. Your last upload was about paper money fancy serial numbers. I would like to know if it's worth posting on eBay. It's a $5 bill, and I would say VG. The serial number is 012345511. A close with no cigar ladder. What would be your ballpark estimation? There are no photos.
Well, I mean, you've got a 6-digit ladder in order. That would be worth a little bit. And depending on the grade, I mean, I'm thinking, maybe 15 to 20 bucks.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 10, 15, 20, somewhere around there. And it just takes one person.
True.
If Sam from Kingdom Currency, who we've had on the show,
Yeah, he's
had
not.
this bill, he would promote and sell the crap out of it. He
Well,
would
what
probably,
condition is it in?
yeah,
We said
he'd
it's
probably
cheap.
end up getting $20 or more from it.
And also, what he would do, and I think is a good suggestion, is put it up as a buy it now for, and go look at the sold listings and see what some other ones have sold for, and put it up as a buy it now for what you think. And if it doesn't work, come down a little bit, or something like that, because that's what he did in order to come up with his whole database of what something might be worth.
I mean, the question is it worth that, or just spending the time searching more currency for something better?
And Kingdom Currency has a YouTube channel, you guys, and a Facebook group. So you definitely should check Sam out.
Yeah.
Don't pay any attention to his thumbnail.
He's a wealth of knowledge.
He is a wealth of knowledge.
He wants to come back on the show sometime. I told him that
anytime.
I told him that what we would do is we would save up a bunch of currency stuff, and then that's what we need to do, is have him back on for that.
But Sam, my darling, we need to work on your thumbnail. just need to that. I don't know. It's not working for me, babe.
There you go. There's his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to go and sign up.
He's a great guy.
He doesn't have a lot of videos yet, but he's got some good ones already.
Yeah, and we had him on. So if you missed the show, look back on our previous live streams. God, we like 4 months ago.
I think like 3 months ago.
About 3.
Shannon?
Yeah. So what? Oh, sorry. 1950D Roosevelt Dime RPM from Crispy Mofo. Got another one for you. 1950D looks close to WRPM 006 on Wexler's, but doesn't have the markers. What do you think? Hey, Jack. Who did this one? Did I do this one?
I don't know who did this one.
I don't remember who did it.
Oh, that one might have been me.
Okay, cool.
So you can't always eliminate something just because you don't see the same markers that are listed on the sites, because this could be a different die stage, and they may not have that particular die stage listed on their site. So
what I felt like, I mean, obviously it's got split serifs. This is a split serif RPM. It's rotated a bit there, and its proximity to the torch, so the mint mark placement was close to another listing. But I don't feel like the serifs were the exact match. So it looked like it could potentially be a new one, but then again, a little bit of wear on that die, and those serifs would may slightly be different. So, it's a tough call. So
it never hurts to pay a few bucks.
Yep.
To send it in if you have questions on it. You can also post it to Kaneka's forum.
Yeah, join Kaneka and put it on their forum first.
Mm-hmm. William, they're not, but they're worth it. If you are serious about currency and collecting currency and selling, especially if you're interested in making money off of your finds.
Because he does hands-on classes too.
Mm-hmm. He does Zoom meetings, everything. So
Yeah, it's worth it, even if you only do it for like 2-3 months and you get everything you need out of it. My goodness, it's like information overload sometimes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Get back on there.
if nothing else, pay a couple of bucks and send it to Wiles or Wexler or somebody. But it definitely looks like it's redone.
It's an RPM,
Yeah.
you know, but he's the best. He is the best. Oh, is it my turn? Washington quarter. Why'd I have to get a long one? Washington quarter RPM. Crispy mofo. Got a couple more to verify, 47D and 49D quarters. They look like RPMs, but I don't see them on Wexler's or Variety Vista. If you think they are, do you think they would be worth sending into Variety Vista to attribute? At least they would be documented. Thanks for looking. Hope the panel had fun in Tulsa. Hopefully I can visit that one next year. Yeah, we had a blast.
We had a blast. Wish you were there.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been great to meet you.
1547D. Yeah, this one is
Questionable.
questionable.
Questionable, but I'm holding out hope because I don't see a lot of machine doubling in the wreath branches and the letters.
Right.
But
Yeah.
of course, the coin is pretty well worn too. So
Yeah. And it's
We weren't able to find this one.
nope, it's not an exact match for anything out there.
It just looks kind of
And the
flat.
separation was quite substantial compared to anything else out there, I would also add.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not on Variety Vista for sure. 47D, right?
Yeah. And
Mhm.
not in Wexler either.
Yeah.
yeah, the inside of the D looks interesting, like you had mentioned, Paula.
Yeah, it does. My only problem when I zoom in on this is that it really looks flat and shelf life, and it's taken away from the size because that's dialed at. Well, no, I guess there is a. I don't know. I guess it's not a real thick mint mark
A
style.
thick mint mark to start with.
Yeah, it's not. So
Yeah.
the inside of that. The inside of that has me curious. So.
There's a lot of verdigris in there that would be nice if it wasn't there.
Verdigris.
Verdigris.
Verdigristle.
Yeah, try and
others-
soften that up with like heated distilled water and get a little rose thorn in there to clean it up. See if that does anything.
Whoops.
Oops, go ahead.
The
Yeah,
second one, this one was a little tough, but you can kind of see there's a split serif at the top and the bottom.
Yeah, it looks like that Denver min mark on the Rosie that we just looked at. It's got a little bit of that tilt.
Now, what caught my eye was the damage line going to the southeast from the top left corner to across the D. I felt like that top serif could have been damaged from that
Mhm.
line, and that the bottom serif was the actual split.
I kind of feel like they're both damaged.
Yeah, because you do have some sort of scratching there
Whoops.
that's
Sorry.
in a circular motion.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I wasn't as keen on this one when I replied to Crispy.
Hey, Paula, John Jacobs has a really, really serious question for you.
Right there. Pink or hose pink? No, I had a French manicure. Thank you very much. I forgot that when I put the unicorn costume on, there were little booties that went with it, and I forgot. So I ran around the entire place barefoot. So my unicorn had human feet. Maybe that's why that little boy was so disturbed.
Probably what scared that boy.
I wish we had thrown like sandals on your feet. I don't want you to step on some syringe or something.
I just wanted to get in and out of that thing as fast as possible. And your wife is the one who made me walk all the way around. She's like, come on, no, you're walking around. Let's go. She dragged
That's
me around.
funny. That's funny.
But Steve, no, I don't want
So,
So Shay, or no, it's Amanda's turn.
New 2022 P Nickel DDR from Brian H. I'm a rural hunter in Arkansas. I spoke with Paula at the Tulsa Coin Show. I brought the 1992D Close AM. I mentioned that I believe I found some new double die varieties, and she invited me to send pictures of them to get a second opinion. This email includes what I believe to be a new DDR on the 2022 P Nickel.
well, look at the U. Is that what part of what's being said?
Yeah, and the F on the 5 and the whole United. Yeah.
Yep.
So, there were a couple very similar ones already on Brian's Variety Coins website, and he was going to take a look at those and I think maybe cross-reference. I think he followed up with that there was some slight difference, but I don't remember the complete follow-through. But yeah, he had not checked Brian's Variety Coins site before sending this to us. But I think it's a pretty good match.
Well, it's pretty cool. Pretty nice one.
Yeah. On such a modern, recent coin, 2022.
I know, right? Can't have double dice? What?
Wow.
Yeah.
I like
It's like
the fatness of that E on 5. Look at that.
What was that, John?
It's like that newly discovered 2022 Denver Lincoln set.
Yeah.
With the DDR, the one that's already attributed, I think, through
Wexler. No.
That's a big one.
Isn't that the one that you gave us at the show?
Mm-hmm.
All right, from Keith S. Hi, panel. Found this nice D over D while searching through some Wheaties I got from my LCS. While somewhat common, it is a thrill to find a nice, strong RPM. Thanks for all you do.
Hey, CJ. Did you guys see CJ's in the chat?
Oh, hey, CJ.
Better.
Long time no see.
Oh, sorry.
Uh,
Do your job, Paula.
You've got one job.
I think this was RPM 001.
Oh yeah,
that is
a nice one.
Yeah.
That's huge.
I don't know. It looks like machine doubling to me.
Make no mistake on this one, all right? This is great. Also noticed that it was a solid 6.
Solid 6. I saw that. I saw that.
Wait, what's a solid 6? I don't know that.
Oh, Shay.
Oh yeah. Well, okay.
you asked it.
You just sent me
You
a
opened
funny
a can
hole.
of worms, Shane.
I'll be right back.
Sorry, guys.
All right, so you guys that hunt RPMs, you may or may not have noticed that one of the most important things that you do when you're hunting is mint mark placement. All right, because a lot of the minor RPMs, they're tilted, they're rotated, they're similar. You got split serifs, and the only way you can narrow them down is by mint mark placement and pickup points. Well, a number of authors have neglected to provide the pickup, the rest of the date there next to the mint mark. So it's like the most important piece of information you have in order to resolve exactly which variety and attribution to assign to your flip, right?
Yeah.
So those of you that have found tons of RPMs and spent hours looking at 1956D RPMs and figuring out which one you have, or 58 or 57 or 50, whichever date, you'll know what I'm talking about. So now, what is special about a broken 6 or a solid 6? Well, if you notice, the bottom right hand side, if you hit the bottom of the 6 and a little bit to the right, it really looks solid. You know, the 6 is well formed. Well, there's a broken 6 on a hub, and so there are various stages that you'll see in different varieties, or different RPM varieties, that I think either go with one design variety that we would add called the broken 6 hub or the solid 6. It'd be a new way to distinguish the different RPMs on which dies it shows up on. And unfortunately, because the authors are not showing mint mark placement to the date and showing the whole date, you can't tell whether some RPMs are on a broken 6 or a solid 6. And so there you go. There's the rabbit hole. And so I'm keeping a list of all the RPM varieties that I know of where whether the 6 is broken or solid is ambiguous and we don't know. And I'm looking for people to help me locate the different varieties so that we can finally pin the tail on the donkey and say, yep, this is a solid 6, or yep, this is a broken 6. There you go.
Nice. It's kind of like that open 3, closed 3 kind of thing.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And it just pull out the 1956 coins that you have and look through them, and you will undoubtedly see that broken 6 to some degree.
Yeah, I'm going to do
anyway, if you're interested, get in touch with me. I could use the help.
I'll talk to you after the show. Well, thank you for that bit of information, because I did not know that, and I'm sure that there were other people that did not know that as well.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
We'll see.
And there's no real documentation on it either.
Oh, well, this is Shay information, which is
this is
brand new and good. You know,
yeah.
He's a very smart individual, so it's very good information. Always something to look for.
It's something I noticed while classifying Lincoln Cents. There's a discrepancy that no one has really taken it to the next level and said, okay, it's official. There's a broken 6 or a solid 6 version of this. No.
Yeah, okay. Have a good night, Silver Stacker in Training. Bless you as well.
All right, take care, Silver Stacker in Training.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Back to you, Sean.
All right, we got a 2020 Shield Scent Die Clash from Paul S. Hey guys, I just found this 2020p Obverse Die Clash that I thought was a pretty good example and wanted to share it with you. Hey, there's Sam right there.
Oh, yeah,
what's up, Sam? Sam in the chat.
How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
How much is the new Cherry Pickers guide? I pre-ordered
like 35 or something. I think.
35, $40 or something. Yeah,
they'll have advanced copies available at the Pittsburgh A&A Money Show, up to one per person, and they will also be giving away signed copies as well. And then after the event is done, they will be shipping out all of the pre-orders within that next 7 days. So if you ordered through, I guess what, Amazon or Whitman or somewhere around there. Whitman. Okay, Paula, because you ordered some too, right?
Yeah, and the ones they're giving away at the show are by raffle.
Correct. Yeah.
By raffle.
Yeah. And
more than
one of my friends on here better buy me a raffle ticket.
I can't believe the hard copy, the one that one I got right there, is selling for $350 to $500 still.
Shay, you have a much more valuable book.
Well, I guess it's while he was still alive.
Book?
He has Gene Cohen's book.
Oh, yeah, that one too. But
I thought it was the Spadone book, the ones that sell for many
priceless.
$1.75 or 75 cents. Yeah.
$1.75. How much does Wechsler charge for examination and attribution? It's just few bucks, like probably 10 or something at the most. I don't know.
Well, is it 5
Isn't
or
it?
10? I can't remember. One of them's 5 and one of them's 10, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's not super expensive. So Lincoln sent Clash. Are you doing the slides again, Paula? Are you back? There you can see it pretty well.
Yeah, that is a nice clash.
Wow. Yeah.
And people are finding them. I when I do the PCMR, I see these all the time.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
nice.
all my grandbabies are here. My family's here, so I had to run out and say hi to the babies and get some food.
You're fine.
Is it my turn? Whose turn is it?
No, it's Adam's turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn.
1983 Lincoln sent from Jim C. I think he's in the chat. Here is a 1983 cent that appears to be a grease strike. I have never seen one like this with white haze on it. Most of the motto is missing. Thank you for looking.
Yeah, Wexler retired, but he has people that took over. So
Yep.
A bunch of young bucks, right?
I believe so. Hopefully.
Well, that looks messy.
Wow. Yeah. There's a ton of grease on there.
It's a godless coin and an interest.
Not to mention it's all over the reverse, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both sides.
Notice it has a fully formed rim.
Yep.
Those are the only pictures we had. Yep.
That's not really a white haze. That's just the effects of the grease on the strike. It just affects the luster on the coin.
Right. It's more dull than it is white, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. From Bonnie C, a really messed up cent. Any information? You know, when we get an email that says really messed up cent and it gets on the show, it's got to be good. Any information before I try to sell on eBay would be appreciated. I think it is broadstruck for sure. Well, I don't
not broadstruck.
Not broadstruck, but it definitely has some grease.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got the same issue going around. That whole side. Well, both sides a little bit.
Kyle wants to buy that last coin.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Kyle, shoot us an email and we'll get you hooked up with the owner of that coin, maybe.
If they want to sell it.
If they want to sell it. Yeah, I'll message that person just to make sure that they'll accept a correspondence from you.
So broad strike is struck outside of the collar, right?
Yeah, the collar is
Correct.
completely disengaged.
So
Yeah, during
in
the
this
strike.
case, you can see the fully formed rim. It's not the rim from pre-strike. It's fully formed. So
And
Awesome,
maybe
CJ.
they were looking at that part of the rim right there because it's maybe slightly off kilter, but
Yeah, you will not have any design rim on a broadstruck coin
right. It'll be
because it's struck
flattened out.
outside of the retaining collar. The color die.
CJ says gonna 3D print some of the new dies in resin this time and get some designs on them.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
nice.
Very cool. This one's yours, Paula.
Oh crap! Hang on.
Swallow and then
Nom.
swallow.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm starving. I haven't eaten in 4 days.
You're fine.
19 question. Kennedy $50 from Laura T. Hello, I was wondering what kind of strike this is. Grease, wheat, die cap, or a mixture. Really excited about this one. Always see other people finding something like this. I feel ya. Happy to finally get one. Oh, and what year do you think it might be?
That's a question for you, Shay. You probably know these well
I
enough.
mean, definitely 90s. Definitely 90s.
Definitely 90s.
You telling that from the hair?
Yeah, and the whole design, yeah.
Well, and it's not a cap die because you wouldn't have all that detail in the middle or struck through cap die. If it was a cap die, then the whole thing would be smushed out.
And it's not a weak strike because you have a fully formed rim.
Yeah.
So process of elimination.
Right. It's a grease.
Yeah.
It's a struck through grease.
Does anybody see a trend tonight? We got a bunch of strike through greases here.
Absolutely, JJ. Rest in peace, Miles, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is on, $50. So the larger you get, the larger the coin, the larger the denomination, the more valuable typically errors become.
Yeah. And this one's really nice because almost everything's gone on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I didn't check is that, it does! Look under the ear! It's got the clash! This is definitely like 95, 96, 97. What's that?
I can't see it.
You don't see it?
I can't see it now.
Is
But
it-
yeah, now I see it.
Two vertical lines underneath.
Yeah, I
the
see it now.
earbud. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I had to
probably
zoom
one right here under the jawline that we can't see, but it's probably there. And then sometimes there's a die crack that goes out to D from the neck. Oh, look, it's got, so at the base of the bust,
Is that a die crack?
it's got a crack to the rim. So yeah, I think this is a 95.
Wow. I told you.
I don't
Did
know.
tell
I could see a 6 right there under the T in trust.
Yeah, it may be a 6. I've got examples of the same clash and die crack on 96, 97, or 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001. They all have that same weak point. And then clash.
Okay, so we're all thinking about this. I wonder how many roll hunters threw this one aside because they're looking for silver.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably most of them.
Yeah, Shay is the king of Kennedys. And Kyle, yeah, so I'll check the email and I'll let you know about it.
Hey, Ida.
Ida.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, that's an awesome coin.
His turn.
No date, mine. No date, Lincoln sent from Tuan N. I found this sent with a weak strike. Not sure if it is a die adjustment strike or a weak strike. Please have a look. Any wisdom would be great.
Yeah. Oops.
Same
Sorry.
thing.
You click them.
So I just want to clear one thing, and this is my opinion,
wait.
but it's the opinion. What?
Can I say what you're going to say?
What?
You can't tell if it's a die adjustment strike unless you were standing next to the guy that did it.
Exactly. You see lots of them, and I know John Sullivan has some, and it's very possible John Sullivan knows who was there, standing there. You see them a lot, but there are so many causes. So many things that can cause weak strikes, and for it to be called a die adjustment strike, you have, first of all, those are typically used, the coins are used and they're immediately discarded. But you have to be there when that happens and know that, this weak strike looks exactly the same as this weak strike, but this weak strike was a die adjustment strike. Yeah, you can't. So I personally hate that term. I hate that it's used like it is. But anyway, okay, thanks, Shannon.
Sounds like a pet peeve of yours.
It is a pet peeve of mine. I know.
Well, I've just learned, I like to learn, so I have learned.
Again, we've got fully formed rims.
Yep.
Struck through
Struck through grease again. all the way around. That one's
Are y'all sensing a theme?
we
Right?
decided to theme the show tonight.
Strike through or damage from Stray. Welcome back, guys. I came across this and can't decide if it's damage or not. It is in Cuse and looks like a strike through. These are the best picks I can get with 2 different scopes. Stray's a hunter, man. Look at that.
Now, what do you think that is? Because it looks like
I thought it was a
fossil.
bug that got caught in the in the press, like a roly poly, and then
Like a
smashed
silverfish or a
Yeah.
roly poly. Funny.
yes,
Aye,
that is
aye,
Shay.
Maybe it's a struck through popcorn shrimp.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that,
It's a
John.
sea
There's like
monkey.
upper shrimp on there.
It's
But-
what, yeah, a sea monkey.
Does it not look like one of those fossils that
Mhm.
they come out of the ocean or something?
Mhm. That's funny.
That's pretty interesting.
That is very cool. I think it's
It's
probably
definitely
like
a
a little
strike through. I
piece,
can tell you that.
Yeah.
piece of string or something. I don't know.
Or metal shaving that's been, like it's been shaved,
Oh, yeah.
or like when you drag pencil lead across something,
Oh yeah.
Maybe so.
or shave a pencil.
Yeah.
It's very cool that it's got that texture.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah. That's a sweet coin.
Is it my turn?
Back to you, Sean. Yeah.
Mhm.
Woo, man, we got some submissions today.
Yes, we do.
2 wide AMs in less than 8 hours. Holy smokes, George. You're an animal. Hi, Sean. I am a subscriber to your BRSH channel on YouTube. I wanted to tell you that I found a 98 wide AM today. And less than 8 hours later, I found a 2000 wide AM. It blew my mind. I've been searching for WAMs on and off for years, but no success. And now I find 2 of the 3 on the 4th of July.
That's awesome.
Just gotta get you that 99 and
Thank you, Doug. Reza.
Thank you, Doug,
Thank you
for the
so
$10
much.
super chat. And
Ooh.
thank you for saying we look
Bird's
good.
excited about it.
I'm
Thank you,
gonna.
Doug.
I'll be back.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours. Like, I have found multiple varieties in a row on a hunt, just all of a sudden, and after long spells of nothing, and it is great. And sometimes things come in pairs in those rolls, and it's kind of neat how that happens. But look, we got equidistance between the T and the A and the A and the T, which is a good sign. And we've got the FG is close, and it is fancy. So I like to say WEC. So wide AM equal AT TAT and close. So WEC. And then for close AM, I say cuff. So WEC and cuff. Now, I also had somebody refer to a 98 and 99 and a 2000 as the close AM. And it was very curious to me. In numismatics, we don't really say that. I mean, if you have the wide AM, you have a wide AM. Otherwise, you don't have the wide AM. You have the normal design. We wouldn't call the normal design the close AM, at least as far as I would.
No, we call them RDV or reverse design.
There you go. We call it by the design variety label.
Mhm.
Good call.
What's that BMP? It's Adam. Oh, no, who was it? Adam?
Very nice.
Is it my
Larry.
turn?
Yep.
All right.
That 99 is
1988
difficult.
Lincoln Memorial error from Linda D. Hi. Did I find something good? Doubled die clashing. Should I have it graded? Thank you.
I like
Wow,
this
that's
one
a
because
big
it looks
clash.
like he had a nail just right there.
That's pretty strong.
It's like a spear, like an arrow.
Oh, Marianne, it was my pleasure. Anytime. I forgot
Good
about that.
clash.
Yeah, so there's a couple of clashes that look very similar to this. It was very interesting. The documented ones on Mad Die clashes, the atypical and typical die clashes that are similar, have a different position. So they were different clashes. This one was not there, but it's very similar to some that are there.
Looks a little rotated too, huh?
Yeah.
And no, you should not have this graded.
No.
No, definitely not. It's got carbon spots on it.
Well, it may get, $5-10.
Yeah.
The grading fee is going to far exceed that.
I mean, if it was like a Mint State 68, then maybe, something like that.
Well, a Mint State 68, I'd get graded without the clash.
Yeah. That's the only way I would grade it.
Yeah.
Now you see something over in the 8th column also, which was kind of cool, but not documented on any of the others as well.
Very, very cool.
Okay, sorry, I was reading. John Jacobs said found 98 wide ANs in one roll and gave one away on YouTube.
Wow.
Nice.
Very awesome. That must have been somebody's collection dump or something.
Or it was probably
It was an original roll.
OBW.
Oh, that's true too, yeah. PCGS Graded Errors Show and Tell from Indigon Demon. Hey panel, I got 3 coins back from PCGS after trying out their new Economy Mint Error tier. The steel cent I bought and just wanted slabs since I'm coastal. The Virginia partial collar was the first error I ever found back in the day. And the Sally Ride die clash is the nicest of the ones I found and was more than paid for by my eBay sales of its sister coins.
Nice.
I love it when somebody listens to stuff we say.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He's preserving not for just because it's something he wants as memorabilia to be safe. And
Well, this one I would have had graded no matter where I lived.
Definitely.
Because errors on steel cents can be quite valuable because
Yes.
it's a 1 year, one type coin. So, and you can look these up. Look at the values of this. I would have had this coin graded anyway.
Yeah. It's in nice shape.
I didn't see what it graded at.
60.
43 MS62. So
Yeah. It's in great shape.
absolutely.
And also, thank you, Indigon, because he also sent die clashes to us out of his. He had so
That's
many.
right. I
Of them.
remember that.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. And that one looks good. You can tell. It is strong.
Hi, Pinky. Welcome. Thanks for coming.
Are ours this strong, Shannon?
They're pretty strong. I mean,
Pretty strong. Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Did
thank
I
you.
miss it? Was there 3? I did miss it.
Yeah, he just said that.
Color.
Oh, he didn't show the partial
Yeah.
color. Okay.
Yeah. So it's you, Paula.
Me?
Yeah.
Print error help from Joe O. Joe O. Good morning, Sean and LiveCoin Q&A panel that Sean's part of. I want to start off by saying that I appreciate the information and the things I have learned from you. I can't tell you how much I've benefited from watching your videos. Look what I found this morning. Can you help me understand the possible value of this bill? I would entertain selling it, but would like to know how to get the most for it. Is Sean still here?
I'm still here. I had a conversation with Shannon about this, so we are going to test him out and have him explain this note.
So I will tell you the things that I saw. And first being that whole area on the left-hand side, you can see it just looks damaged, like as if you had taken water or something and, rubbed it on the paper or something like that, maybe bleach. So that whole area is damaged. You can also see in the serial number where part of that is faded away as well. So that kind of got me thinking, well, that might just be damage. Then the next thing is that that seal is part of the third print on the bill. So if it was moved, if it was shifted all the way over to the right-hand side, then so would the serial numbers, and the green seal would be gone, and everything would be, off that side. And then lastly, if you look, you can't really see it here, but looking very closely at that stamp, there's a ridge of like extra ink around those little star points, as if someone had stamped a rubber stamp. You know how people will do like that and shake it or whatever, and it leaves extra trail. So yeah, so I talked to Sean about it just to make sure I wasn't going crazy, but he said everything that I was saying was correct. So yeah, so it's damaged, and someone did this on purpose, probably.
Yeah, it's altered. When you look at that black seal all the way to the right, the inks that are used by the BEP are very consistent. All right, so when you have that kind of black on that black seal, it doesn't match any of the hues of the other black on the third print. Okay, it's a dead giveaway. It used to be back in the day that we could easily identify these so-called altered print errors by simply licking your thumb and rubbing on it, because the inks that are used by the BEP are not water soluble. All right, so everything else is, from copier ink, toner ink, India ink, all these other inks that you could buy, at the store or an art store. A lot of them are water soluble. And furthermore, the area right above the left side of the note, right above the serial number, you can see the embossing of where the seal should be.
The seal.
So that was definitely removed intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So because if there was a seal there and you tried to remove it, it's not going to remove the embossing. All right. That's a permanent imprint on this type of paper.
So is that like a corporate seal where you squeeze it and the paper has or is it a different level of printing? I mean, like ink. When you say emboss, is that
so when you have the impression cylinder, right? All right, which is a large flat surface where the subject sheet sits on, and then that impression cylinder actually moves. All right, so it moves up and down. It moves up so that way the sheet can make contact with the plates. So anytime the plate makes contact with the paper, it presses hard enough into the paper that it leaves a permanent impression, whether there's ink or not.
Okay.
Kind of like looking at maybe an old birth certificate. You know how they have that hand pressed?
Yeah.
That's what it does to the print, the Italian.
Because you can, because it's actually almost, it's like raised on the bill. If you take a bill and you rub your finger across it, you'll feel that embossing, especially on a brand new crisp
dollar bill or whatever denomination. You can, and this is how sensitive our fingers are to touch. You could rub the surface of the note with a couple of fingers, and you're just going to get a potpourri of different textures from the raised intaglio print of everything on there. You're going to feel the embossing in there as well. It's very noticeable on the district seals and the serial numbers.
Don't rub your bills too hard though. There's a lot of germs on them.
Exactly. Well, if they're a brand new BEP note, then
Yeah.
you could be the first person. You could cough on it. You don't have to worry about it. Whatever.
Just saying.
So, yeah, this one's definitely altered, and I bet you dollars to donuts. If you put a little drop of water on that district seal, that thing's gonna get all smudgy and weird.
So with it right there, with it not being the same ink and the same colorization, would it have blended in with that 12? Like would the top 12 be like, almost like covered up?
It would be the same hue and saturation if they were using consistent BEP inking all throughout. But obviously that's not the case here, because you have that black district seal that is considerably lighter, and that's not supposed to happen.
And that's what I'm saying is, if it was the same color, it would almost be like that bottom half of the 12 would be like not there, because it would be the same color of ink.
Yeah, it would blend together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good indicator that it's not. Absolutely.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna duck out. I'm sorry. My family's here, and I just want to go be with my grandbabies.
Go be with
I'm gonna duck out early and let you guys
We'll finish.
talk to everybody if that's okay. Don't be mad.
Nobody's mad.
Okay.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks,
We'll see
guys.
you.
Bye, everybody.
So yeah, let's see. Someone tried to land O'Lakes. Old George.
Was I muted this whole time, or did somebody mute me? That's weird. I was
Were you
I haven't heard you in a while. Yeah.
talking, and I was like, "Why isn't nobody saying?"
Well, you must have been muted.
Oh, okay.
Whether you did it or someone else, I don't know.
Hey, Sam, we were just talking about you tonight, about having you come back on another show.
Oh yeah, Kingdom Currency.
Yeah. Yep. I was saying, Sam, that we had some email back and forth, and I think that we should save up, a lot of these currency questions, and then have you back on for another show and help us talk about them. So yeah.
All right, so that was a wrap. That was the last coin.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
What else do we have going on?
Well, we have a peach festival here in town. That's going to be in a few weeks, but aside from that,
that sounds fun.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Your internet's cutting out, Sean, a little bit.
My gyrations are hypersensitive.
Yeah.
Well, Paula did mute me, but then I unmuted myself. So I don't know.
Y'all got any of them flyers?
Well, maybe Paula has the master mute button. So even if you unmuted yourself,
well, if you're a
muted.
host, I think you can mute somebody and they can't unmute themselves, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's
that
up,
might be the case.
I'll come and answer, Kurt. Thank you. Yes.
Sean, are there any big shows coming up across the country?
Oh yeah.
Big
Yes.
events?
The Pittsburgh A&A, I know, is the next big one coming up. First week
St.
in
Louis is a
August.
big show too. St. Louis is a big show if you are in the Midwest. That will be
A week from Thursday.
next
week.
Yeah, a week from Thursday at the St. Charles Convention Center. It's a big show, and if you, I mean, it's huge. It's almost as big. I have to say, it's getting pretty close to getting like A&A size, which is interesting.
Wow, that's pretty big.
It's a big show.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm bummed. I have to start back to work that week.
Shannon, are you going to come?
I am thinking about it. I just realized that I have a doctor's appointment on that Friday, and that was kind of the day I was thinking about coming. So I may have to see if I can get that switched. If not, maybe Saturday, but Saturday's not as good usually as Friday, do you think?
Friday would be a better day.
Yeah, that's what I was
Or
thinking too.
Thursday. Either of those days.
Because everybody will stay longer and stuff probably. So if I do, it would be that Friday, I think. It's only like 4 hours.
And Amanda, I don't know if you're going to be at that Nashville show. Are you going to go to that Nashville show?
I'm not sure what days is it.
Oh my! I just saw Phoenix Van Line too in the chat. I haven't seen you in years. Welcome back. Glad to see you. Holy cow!
It's been years.
It's been years. So I wanted to make sure everybody knew. By now, a lot of you have probably gotten some emails back from me now, and so I wanted to make sure you guys knew who I was. And I know I haven't been around a lot lately because of work, but I'm back. I hope.
Amanda, it's the International Money Exposition. It's October 26th to the 29th. It's at Music City Center, Nashville, Tennessee. It's a Regency auction also. So
Regency, so it's hosted by Legend.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really
I'll be going
cool.
to that one because it's only 8 hours for me. So
Only 8 hours.
Damn, Adam, you're all over the
You
place.
I drive all day.
Centrally located from everything.
Yeah, but you don't even drive. Like some people can say, I drive all day because I drive an Uber or I do DoorDash or something like that. You drive cross country all day.
I do.
That's just, and well, of course, and not being
525 miles a day.
Thank you, truck drivers. What'd you say? The 300 miles? Yeah, in 1 year.
525. Well, yeah. It'll be about 180,000 this year.
That's nuts.
Make sure you do your mileage before you do your taxes.
I do it every year, actually.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it helps out a lot.
But I will be at the the Pittsburgh show. Sean will be there. Jeffrey Schumar will be there. I think that's it. Just that show. And then we've got Whitman. That's in November. They have a PCGS show in December in Vegas. They have a Long Beach show in September. That's it. So
Yeah,
August,
I think we're doing
September.
that one.
Which one? Oh, Long Beach. You're gonna do Long Beach.
Long
too?
Beach, yeah.
I might do the Long Beach too. I haven't decided yet. I did Long Beach a few years ago, and it was actually a really good show.
All right.
Is that it?
Well, you guys keep sending in your coin questions, and we'll keep looking at them and answering the best we can. We've gotten the backlog down a bit, so we're chewing through for sure. I think last check we had like 50 or so, so we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, up until the show, now we're back up to 80 or so.
Oh yeah,
yeah. The show always amps it up a little bit.
I've never been to the Baltimore show, so I don't know if I'll be going to that show.
I hear Baltimore is not a pleasant place to be at these days.
Well, and not only that,
it doesn't have the vibe like it did 30 years ago.
It's in November, and frankly, I don't want to deal with the weather. That's why I probably wouldn't go to that show.
No. All right. Well, if nobody's got anything else.
Yeah, y'all take care. See y'all next week.
Ciao.
Thank you for coming. We'll be here same bat time, same bat channel.
Oh, thank you. Good job, Joey.
Thanks, guys.
Who's in charge of the button? Who's got the button?
Amanda, hit the button.
Okay.
Thank you.